Hello, my name is Eric Odom, Principal Broker for the ROI Commercial Property Brokerage in Tampa, Florida, and welcome to another edition of the Market Minute. Our firm provides tenant and leasing representation in the Tampa Bay area. Now this is not the only service we provide. It's one of the primary services we provide in commercial leasing and commercial property sales and brokerage in the area. But we're frequently asked by our clients for comparisons of property in the area. So the purpose of this video is to talk about one submarket in the greater Tampa Bay area, the downtown Tampa submarket. We're going to highlight four properties. Now first, downtown Tampa is the oldest and second largest submarket in the area after West Shore. The market's dominated by professional firms, primarily law firms, that is home to the federal courthouse and the county seat for Hillsborough County. So as a result, with the activity of a lot of government and legal, you can imagine there's a lot less turnover and a lot less volatility in vacancy and prices when you compare it to the other submarkets in the area. It's got roughly 9 million square feet of office space, and it's the home to about 15% of the entire workforce of the county. Average rents run around $21 a square foot, with all-inclusive, full service, which means electric, janitorial, and maintenance is included in that. Of course, this doesn't mean much unless you're going to do a comparison, and so let's just talk about West Shore. West Shore tends to be about $2 a square foot more expensive than the downtown Tampa rents, but that doesn't necessarily mean that Tampa's downtown is less expensive than West Shore. Parking is handled differently in downtown, as West Shore tends to be more expansive buildings and have more land, and so parking tends to be included in the rent, whereas downtown it doesn't. And so in order to get an apple-to-apple comparison between a property that you might be looking at in downtown Tampa versus West Shore, you really need to consider parking. If you have a lot of employees, this could be a fairly significant expense. So let's talk about value. Rents have generally been increasing across all asset classes in the market, following the lows somewhere in about 2009, 2010, after the beginning of the Great Recession in 2008. But there's still a lot of great values in the market. Now we'll address Tampa's downtown upscale A-class in another video, but in this video we're going to focus on the value plays. In other words, the entry-level properties into the submarket. So let's start off with Perry Paint and Glass. Now Perry Paint is not in the heart of downtown, but it's close enough to be considered the downtown submarket. Perry Paint was constructed in 1928 and is a historic building. It's kind of on the outskirts of the town, so somebody who's going to be looking for that walking area to restaurants and other activity, this might not be the best place for them. But it is $17 a square foot, full service. Parking is $30 in an adjacent lot, uncovered, and $60 covered. So the value there, it's a very, very good value, and something to consider if walking about and having close access to food and other activity is not very much high on your list of priorities. Now let's go ahead and move on down the list to the Franklin Exchange Building, which is at 655 North Franklin Street. Now the building was built in 1965 and is attached to the historic Exchange Bank Building, and it is in the epicenter of downtown Tampa. Literally a block or 2 blocks away, about 75% of all of your restaurants serving the lunch crowd downtown are right there. And so for those that really want to be in the heart, this is one you might really want to consider. Parking is currently offered in the building at $72 plus tax, although this is a special price. I know that the parking has been filling up recently, and I would anticipate that there's going to be an increase in the price in this fairly soon. And the reason parking's been increasing is they just signed a huge tenant. Brown & Brown recently came into the building, which significantly increased the occupancy of the building with this one tenant. And so, we're starting to see this building fill up a little bit. Certainly the parking is a bit of an issue as we're starting to get smaller amounts, but still a great choice for those that might want to be right in the core. Now, the next building we want to talk about is the Madison Building, and that's at 412 Madison, and it's probably one of the best-kept secrets in downtown. It can be tough to find them online if you're trying to find out spaces that are available. They really don't have a website. It's not listed on all of the traditional commercial real estate listing sites, So a lot of people don't know about it. But parking for the tenants is $55, and clients can park for free for the first 30 minutes. This perk is a rarity for downtown. Typically, your clients will come in and you'll punch their ticket, but you still are having to pay for that at the end of the month. That's not the case with Madison. It's a pretty good deal if you've got tenants coming in, quickly, and you have a lot of turnover in terms of clients coming and going. It's a great location. The best part about Madison Building, though, is its offer price. They're asking $14 a square foot, and it is the lowest price ask rate of all of our four value buildings that we're talking about in the downtown Tampa core. Finally, let's talk about Tampa Theatre. Now, this is a bit of an anomaly as it's actually a condominium and it's not owned collectively. So you're going to be negotiating if there's space with each one of the individual owners. But we've seen rents, deals that can be had in this building anywhere between $15 and $17 a square foot at any given time. And it certainly is one of the coolest buildings in Tampa. For someone who's looking for that New York Gothic feel, it's one of the few, perhaps the only building that really gives you that feel. You have a key that actually opens the elevator, and that's the key to your floor. So as soon as you walk off the elevator, you're walking onto your very own floor. So it's kind of a cool thing. Certainly for anybody, an attorney who's having to conduct business at the federal courthouse, you can't beat the location. So that's it. Those are our four great values in the downtown Tampa market. Just a review: Perry Paint, the Franklin Exchange Building, the Madison Building, and Tampa Theatre. Hope you found this video useful. Please give us a thumbs up on the lower left-hand side of your computer screen as you're facing your screen. And if you want ongoing information on properties in the market, you can subscribe to our channel. I'm Eric Odom, Principal Real Estate Broker for ROI Commercial Property Brokers in Tampa, Florida, and thank you for listening.